Team, once again, beautiful sunny day in the middle of the North Island of New Zealand. Let me know where you're from. If you're an installer or you're thinking of getting something done for your house, always keen to do these videos for people. But today we're dealing with this Beninca Tom motor, linear motor. There's two sizes. This is a smaller one, but there's a worm drive in there powered by a motor. But these are really cool because they have a lot of functionality. They have what's called an encoder. So 5 wires go into this, 2 wires for the positive and negative for the motor, and then there's 3 wires for the encoder. The encoder lets you do heaps of little special functions that most people don't use. But yeah, pretty solid installation. This is an existing gate, so you can see it's really firm down on that hard stop. So you really want to have a center stop for gates, double gates. If you don't have it, of course somebody turns up as I'm doing this video. 1 second. Might as well show a video. Look at that, that's a gate in action. So these are set up with a 20-second auto close, but they have these seabury units, which I highly recommend, completely waterproof on the inside. And you just run 4 wires into this unit here, and it goes into the open trigger and the communications trigger inside the unit there. And yeah, you can just program a 4-digit code. You can have heaps of different codes, but on this installation we've got one on the inside and one on the outside. So it's not typical. Most of the time you just have it on the outside, but they want to be able to give out the code to people. This is what's called the Trust 24 unit, and it runs off mains power, goes in, and inside there all the wiring goes in there. You don't really need to know about that, but that's what the unit looks like anyway. Trust 24. Yeah, really cool, easy to install motors. And so for this gate we've got a lot of functionality. If you need, there's these things called safety beams down there. You probably know what those are. When someone drives in and the gate's closing, the gate will stop closing and reverse. So that's for the person that's coming in after you. Like I said, we've got these 2 keypads set up, and we've also got this ground loop detector. It's wireless, runs off a battery, it sits there, and what happens is when the old car drives over that, the gate opens and you can escape. Really cool. You can use it for commercial or residential applications, but it just means that you can drive straight out without having to get the remote out of your pocket. So I just use this key fob reader, so that's got a little chip in it, and then of course you have remotes as well. So that's what that looks like. That's what that looks like. And yeah, it's on 20-second auto close. So yeah, we didn't install these gates, but we did fix them. So this is a existing installation. Unfortunately, the customer installed a cheap Chinese version, which I know all about. And if you don't get them perfectly installed mechanically right, then all sorts of problems can take place. And so we've put this high-end, high-quality unit in here. So yeah, that's what it looks like. A little bit of a soft close, soft. Oh, touchdown. Perfectly lined up. Awesome setup. That's the Trust 24 control unit with the Beninca Tom motor. Once again, all your automation needs, happy to quote via email. Best thing to do is just hit us up. We are only installing in the Central North Island, so if you're from the United States, thank you for those lead forms that you filled out, but unfortunately we can't do your gate. Unless you want to fly us over to the United States, we'll be happy to do it. But yeah, hit the lead form and just fill that out, and often we can do a lot of stuff over internet and email these days, but if it's something special, then we'll come around and have a visit, do a measure for you. another happy customer, another awesome job by strongfencing.co.nz.